Dirty dealings, corporate battles, consumer woes. This is Evening 5. P Setia, which had previously failed to sell its 959.72-acre Tebrau land to Syntex, has finally sold the lot to a company linked to tycoon Tan Sri Syed Mokhtar-linked for 564 million cash. P Setia's previous attempts with Syntex to sell the Johor land had failed twice due to Bumiputra requirement issues. In a statement, P Setia said the disposal of the land was conducted through its subsidiary Pelangi and was completed earlier in the day with Senibong Island. A quick check on the company's Commission of Malaysia showed that SISB is linked to Syed Mokhtar. According to P Setia, by unlocking value of this asset, the deal enhances the company's financial standing, contributing to an expected PAT of 332 million ringgit. P Setia President and CEO Datuk Chung Kai Wai said that this successful transaction complements its gearing efforts and that by efficiently managing its capital structure while channeling resources into fast-developing projects, the developer is in a better position for expansion and long-term sustainability. Meanwhile, P Setia also announced that it has started pre-IPO preparatory works to explore the establishment of a real estate investment trust that will have a diverse asset portfolio. The REIT may include retail complexes, office buildings, schools, and a convention centre. P Setia aims to establish a new pathway for investor value and company growth via the REIT. A slew of businesses announced price hikes for their goods and services on Monday, with some ascribing the move to the removal of diesel subsidies. Hardware store operator Chuan Sung Heng, in a notice to customers, said its transportation costs have been raised sharply due to the subsidy cut, with its transporters and suppliers increasing their trucking charges by 25%. Among those raising prices were concrete sellers such as Kelantan headquartered DPG Readymix and Pahang's LCS Marketing. Both of these businesses cited the increase in diesel prices as the reason for doing so in their notices issued to their customers. Johor towing service provider Hong Guan Towing Service also announced that all towing charges will be increased in accordance with our operating costs, adding that no subsidy is allocated to tow trucks. Local F&B chain Kopi Hainan HQ also announced a 50-cent increase to its 22-ounce Hainanese coffee to RM4.50 starting July 15th, but said it wasn't due to diesel. Instead, it blamed the hike in the prices of raw materials such as milk, plastic cups, and more recently, coffee beans. To recap, Putrajaya announced the subsidy removal on Sunday, mere hours before the measure kicked in at midnight, a move it said would save the government 4 billion ringgit a year. It raised the pump price of diesel in the peninsula from RM1.20 to RM3.35 per litre. However, the price of diesel in Sabah, Sarawak and Labuan still remains at RM2.15 per litre. It should be noted that even with the price increase, Malaysia's diesel at the pump remains the second lowest in ASEAN after Brunei. Datan Sri Rosmah Manso had allegedly acquired jewellery, handbags and other luxury items purchased using 1MDB and SRC international funds worth close to $350 million from 48 different vendors and at least 14 countries. This was revealed in the 515-page statement of claim by 1MDB, its 4 subsidiaries, along with SRC International, which was filed last week via Messrs. Lim Chi Wee Partnership. It was alleged that nearly 400 transactions led to the purchases made with funds taken between 2010 and 2014. The 4 1MDB subsidiaries, 1MDB Energy Holdings, 1MDB Energy, 1MDB Energy Langat, and Global Diversified Investment Company are named as joint plaintiffs in the suit along with SRC International. The funds were misappropriated from the Petro-Saudi International Good Star phase, the 1MDB Tanore phase, and the SRC International phase, which saw some 4 billion QOP funds being taken. The companies which are plaintiffs are seeking first and foremost for a recovery of the luxury goods, their traceable proceeds, a declaration that Rosmah received the luxury goods for no consideration that were transferred to her in breach of fiduciary duties or breach of trust. Alternatively, it seeks to recover the sum of some $346 million or approximately 1.6 billion ringgit for the cost of luxury goods that Rosmah received from the 6 plaintiffs. Rosmah has been directed to file her defence by July 4th. Bermaz Auto saw a 10.3% year-on-year drop in its net profit for the fourth quarter to 90.2 million, dragged down by lower revenue despite higher profit contributions from associate Kia Malaysia. Revenue for the quarter fell by 12.6% year-on-year to 937.5 million from 1.1 billion previously, mainly due to lower sales volume from the group's Mazda and Kia Mark domestic operations. The higher revenue previously was also attributed to a final rush by consumers to register their vehicles by March 31st, 2023 to qualify for sales tax exemption initiatives. Despite the softer numbers, Bermaz still declared a fourth interim dividend of 4.75 cents per share, as well as a special dividend of 7 cents per share, bringing the quarter's payout to 11.75 cents per share. As such, the total dividend for FY 2024 came to 26 cents per share, higher than FY 2023's 22 cents per share. For FY 2024's full-year report card, Bermaz's net profit rose 14.8% to 351 million from 305.8 million in FY 2023, while revenue bumped up by 11% year-on-year to 3.9 billion, driven by better performance from its Mazda operations in Malaysia. Looking ahead, the group anticipates a challenging performance for FY 2025, as the automotive sector is expected to grow at a slower pace due to inflation, geopolitical uncertainties, and weaker global growth. In addition, Bermaz said the influx of vehicles from China has also impacted the group's sales. Consequently, the launch of new and facelifted vehicle models will depend on market sentiment and economic conditions. Gamuda Land, the property arm of Gamuda, has announced that its redevelopment plans for the 75 London Wall building in London with UK-based real estate investors Castle Forge Partners have been approved. According to their statement, 75 London Wall, earlier referred to as Winchester House and was formerly the UK headquarters of Deutsche Bank, is expected to be turned into office spaces. Gamuda Land CEO Chu Wai Lun says that this marks a significant step forward for 75 London Wall as it allows construction on the site to begin. The statement highlighted that 89% of the existing built fabric of 75 London Wall, including the existing facades on the lower levels, will be retained. Furthermore, on the ground floor, new commercial units and a new cultural forum space that will create a venue for events, performances and public speaking will be offered to enhance the offering of the building to the whole area. With this, the building's capacity will be increased by 40% to 688,000 square foot. Representing Castle Forge Partners, its founding partner Michael Kovacs said the planned refurbishment will create best-in-class office spaces in a top location with the significant amenities blue-chip companies are now demanding for their people. He added that the building will also set a new standard for sustainability in the London office space, resulting in what he calls a win for the planet and a win for the occupiers' ESG strategies.